Gets the carry from Tampa Bay. Her first carry, Tampa Bay Inferno. Set up second down and goal inside the 5-yard line. Tampa Bay finished 5th in the rankings, 2 and 4 overall, but a gauntlet of a schedule in that WFA Pro Division. Play action, Congialdi escaping, rolling to her left, throwing into the back of the end zone. It's tipped up into the air, and it goes incomplete. Off the helmet, off the hand, and it goes incomplete. And it will be 3rd down and goal for the National Conference as they were trying to find
that's Shaquanda Gainey, the top,
there in the back of the end zone.
Top receiver in the league. We actually call her Tip. I call her Tip.
Yep, tipped off by Tip. Yeah, exactly.
Tipped off her helmet.
She's quite a shifty player. I mean, she's just phenomenal on the field. I can't wait to see what she does today.
3rd down goal for the National Conference, trying to capitalize off an early turnover. Congialdi with the sidecar to her left. Full wide receiver set. She moves that sidecar out, sets it up, the screen pass to the far side boundary. It's completed, but American Conference defense collapses in quickly.
Well, if that was a straight screen, her receivers did not do a good job of going out there and blocking those defenders.
If you want to win this game, you got to have some big blocks.
Well, of course, it looks like the national team's going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Why not? You're in an all-star game.
T. Roberts gets a breather, and here we go, 4th down. You know, in some all-star games, they force the offenses to use special teams in situations like this. Not in this case. WFA saying we want to see the points, we want to see the offense. 4th down and goal from the 4. Congialdi with twin stack to the top side, slot receiver in motion. Tip's going to get the end around, try to get into the end zone, and into the end zone. A late call there, but the DC Diva is into the end zone for the National Conference touchdown, Shaquanda Gainey.
Well, that's something you're going to see all the time from Shaquanda Gainey, getting that jet sweep, turning on the Jets. And she does just stretch over for that first touchdown of the game.
Absolutely, and every single inch matters in this game. She was right there, could have been short, but she knew where she was, stretched over.
Number 19, Maddie Miller.
19, Maddie Miller, who is a Pittsburgh Passion representative. The Passion have 9 players in the All-Star game on the National Conference. Elise, also a Pittsburgh Passion member, will hold. And it's up and good. So the Diva scores the touchdown. The Passion player puts it between the poles. And it's 7-0. The National Conference has the advantage over the American.
It's not a bad vibe up here. I mean, it's really not.
You know, it would be a lot more fun maybe if they were on the other sides of each other. But the combination is working. And nice for the offense to have such a short field to work with that first time out.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that matters so much in this game.
Of course, talking about Pittsburgh and DC, both finished 3 and 4. The Passion finished 3rd, and the Divas 4th. But the season was split. Pittsburgh went down to DC and beat them, and then DC came up to Pittsburgh and took down the Passion in Pittsburgh. So.
Yeah, and both had losses to Boston, so go figure.
Right. Yep. And both matchups in that Pittsburgh DC game were blowouts either side. They weren't close games, but goes to show you that rivalry means a lot.
It does.
From the 25-yard line, American Conference going to get another shot at it. Bottled up, going to cut it back against the grain. That's Brooks. Rashonda Brooks, we know her from the Anitas of New Mexico. Played in the Division III championship.
From New Mexico, 13, Brooks.
Nice.
She's fun to watch.
Absolutely.
When the Bonitas had a spark, it was because of her.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
And just great to have this game in the evening after all the championship games are done. I mean, you played a game yesterday. Why not? Come on, play again.
She had, I believe, 1,000 yards throughout her season, close to 1,000. Don't quote me on that, guys. But I mean, and then to come back, like you said, Donna, come back out here on the All-American game. Why not get a few more for the fun of it?
First down and 10 for the American Conference. After that turnover on their first drive, they will hand it off.
Taken down by a swarm of national team players.
David makes the stop. That was Sarah Anderson on the carry for the American Conference.
You can just see the pressure the National Conference had getting into the backfield.
Guzman now is in at quarterback from the Cali War. They'll be rotating between Kelly and Guzman. Active pass, throwing here into the flat, completed pass on the near side. And on the reception, Sam Barber quickly planted there for Fambro from the Atlanta Rage on the tackle. Amanda Fambro. Bring up third down and 6 for Guzman in the American Conference, who trails 7-0. Active pass. Throwing. Got a receiver at the 50-yard line. That is Kayla Dunn on the reception.
Yeah, that's done with reception. Just a nice job of running and sitting in that zone.
We got a bunch of double numbers, so
we got three 322s.
That was
See a double over here.
Ray Seastrunk from the Dallas Elite made that reception. So
they decided to let the players wear their same jersey that they wore during the season. So we've got a lot of double numbers coming at us here.
Broadcast nightmare up here, but we're making it happen. Handoff goes off the right side. It's Anderson. Broke a tackle and shrugs off another one.
We've got laundry on the field.
And this one may be coming back. And that was Brooke Wilson from the Houston
on the offense, number 17.
Energy on that carry.
Penalty, still first down. 10 right there.
See if we can see where this hold is here. Yeah, there we go, right there.
That's hot in HD.
Well, sometimes there's panic. You want to make the play, but you just got to follow the rules.
This backs him up to the 46-yard line. It's down and long for the American Conference. Guzman from that pistol formation. Keeps it. She'll be converged on by a host of black jerseys for the National Conference in there.
Really nice fake there as she turns it upfield.
Amanda Fambro again on the tackle from out of Atlanta. We'll make it second down at 11. Second down at 11 here for the American Conference. Pistol formation. Guzman back to pass. Put it up into the air, and Might have been hit as she threw that one, and it goes incomplete. Danny flew it on the intended receiver there.
She would have had a lot of run to room if she'd put that ball on target.
Bring up third down at 11 here for the American Conference.
It's so interesting to watch that these players are coming from all different teams, but then they still have to work together. You still have to communicate. You still got to find that chemistry.
Yeah, and they just have one quick practice to kind of get themselves together and figure this out.
Pitch it one-handed there by Wilson, and Wilson makes things happen before she taps out of bounds, shy of the sticks.
Well, she sure turns on the Jets there, showing a little speed.
I just like the one-handed catch there to avoid a second turnover in this first quarter for the American Conference. Guzman with Wilson in the backfield. We'll get the call again. Right side this time. Gainey tracking her down, and someone slipped out of a block. Makes the tackle. That's Nikki Anderson making the tackle for Atlanta.
But not before American Conference gets another first down.
First set of downs for AC, and get it at the 34-yard line. So nothing, not big chunk plays here from the American Conference, but they're sustaining a drive and slowly moving it on this National Conference defense. Play handoff. Sam Barber picks up a first down to the 21-yard line.
Sam Barber doing a good job just reading her blocks, getting in there, getting another first down.
That was Kara Haynes, also wearing 13 for the Houston Energy. Haynes is wearing a helmet that says free agent, you see there.
Well, let's put
That's
that
a statement.
I got a message.
Anybody watching?
All right.
First down and 10, back to pass. Guzman throwing. Got a receiver, popped up into the air and incomplete. Good coverage on the play. Intended receiver was Reese Green out of Arlington, the Arlington Impact.
Looks like Kim Rose over there knocking it down for the New York Wolves.
Good coverage.
And as you know, the New York Wolves took home their championship win this weekend as well.
It's impressive for all the ladies that played yesterday. I mean, although I wouldn't be so surprised if maybe in the second half we see a couple Boston players.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. I mean, once an athlete, always an athlete. You got that hunger for the game, why not? Get in there and play. Hey, I might jump down there.
All right. See it. Where the mic, though? Second down and 10 from the 21-yard line. Guzman back to pass. Looks to her left. Throws that way. Got a receiver over the middle. It is completed.
Just a great pass by Guzman there. The receiver ran a perfect route. Ball put on right on strike.
C's truck from the Dallas Elite makes the reception right at the 10-yard line.
And a Damien of Pittsburgh in on the tackle. Not before another American first down.
4:30 to play in our opening quarter of the WFA All-American Game. 7-0, the National Conference leads the American, but American knocking on the door. First and goal situation now. Give it back to Haynes. And Haynes picks her way for 2 more. Hannah Damon, another tackle for the National Conference, and one of the leading tacklers in the WFA, adds another to her ledger in 2023.
Well, yeah, just a great job coming through the middle, stopping that play.
That's where that hunger comes in. I mean, you're right there at the goal line. Almost, you know, you can see it, you want it. Keep those feet moving.
Pistol one more time. Usman looking right, throwing, and a dangerous pass that goes incomplete. Great coverage.
That's Gabriel Duran on the breakup. Here you see her, just really good position. Great defense.
Malone also right there, and will bring up 3rd down and goal for the American Conference now. Cali Wars, Usman, the quarterback on this drive, and taking a lot of time off the clock and trying to punch one in here. 3rd down and goal. 4 wide receivers set. Back to pass. Throwing near side, incomplete. Just out of the outstretched fingertips there. Trying to hook up with Brooke Wilson.
And another 4th down opportunity coming up here, this time for the American team. See if they can put it in the end zone.
Well, better do something. You didn't come all this way to not get in that end zone, so make it count.
Donna, you just mentioned National Conference got their touchdown on a 4th and goal. Why can't the American Conference return the favor? Timeout, American Conference. They'll burn the first timeout of today's ball game.
Well, you've got the best of the best out here, so why not, you know, send someone out, make a good play.
American Conference standings coming into this afternoon when the Slam lost their first game of the season of the national championship game to Boston. They'll finish the season 8-1. They were number 1. The Minnesota Vixen were 2 at 5-3. Houston Energy was 5-2. The Cali War was 4-2, finished 4th. The Nevada Storm finished 5th at 3-3. And the Blaze finished 6th at 3-3. But that's the American Conference rankings and how it will end up. A lot of National Conference teams stayed in the top 5 all season long. Off the left side on 4th down and goal and into the end zone is Kara Haynes out of the Houston Energy. He's into the end zone.
Beast mode. She's not taking no for an answer. Just really piles through the last 3 defenders, stretches her arm out. Great power on that play.
That's right.
And with that left side of that helmet saying free agent,
hey,
it's on display here today.
Well, that's one way to market yourself.
Well, you can't have free agent and not score, right?
That's absolutely correct. You can't come out here and do that. That is one thing we can't do. If you're going to be that bold to put that on your helmet, you better make some bold moves on that field. And that she did. I'm just saying.
Hannah Eckhart is the kicker from the Minnesota Vixen. Aaron Kelly from the Minnesota Vixen is holding. And Sam Barber is snapping. So it's a Minnesota Vixen extra point unit here. And it all works.
Why not?
a team that stays together, plays together.
Sticks together, apparently.
Kicks together.
3:19 to go here in our opening quarter. We're all tied up. American and National Conference tied up at 7 in the WFA All-American game here from Canton, Ohio at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Game 4 of 4. It's been a great weekend of women's football. Crowned 3 champions in all 3 divisions, and now getting to see the best of all 3 divisions playing together. And that's another unique part of this game, is players that would otherwise not see each other getting to meet. And I think that's the other part of this too, is the camaraderie factor of, you know, you get to play and all of that's great, but meeting somebody and having that family atmosphere because you have that mutual bond.
100%. I mean, that's what I look forward to every year, is you see these players, you hear about them, you follow them on social media, and finally you get to all come into one place and play this great game that we all love.
And actually, this is one of the things that builds the sport the most. When you can get to know your opponent, you can start to respect them. You know, I know the early days of women's football, everybody just thought they were the best. When you start actually getting to know, play against these other players, it really grows with your respect and actually love for the game as well.
Huge appreciation.
That was a perfect bounce with this return. Good return for Ellie Malarski out of Pittsburgh, up to the 40-yard line.
Great blocking up front. Malarski does the rest. Puts the national team in good field position to start this drive.
I'm telling you, that special teams is, I mean, that's the biggest part of this game. That field position is everything.
Yeah, I mean, that just really killed St. Louis Slam in that last championship game. Just special teams, play after play. Boston just really dominating them, and it made a huge impact.
It does. It does.
Congialdi remains in at quarterback for the National Conference for her second drive. Trips near side. Throwing that way, the slot receiver Malarski makes the catch after the kick return. She'll continue her efforts and move it into American Conference territory and pick up a first down. And Ellie Malarski have herself 2 plays there.
And Congialdi, once again, just right on point with that throw.
Have to think that there's an advantage from an offense perspective of, you know, there's so much simplicity from a defensive perspective. You can't go too deep on the schemes, as that pass goes incomplete. Skip short of Janice Meister. Will be second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. But, you know, kind of building off of that, it has to be the case, right? The advantage to the offense?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I did see the national team doing a little stunt inside, so they're not just playing straight up, you know, defense. They're trying to move some things around, but, you know, defense is defense. You just kind of go after the ball.
React. That's right.
Read and react.
Second down, 10 from the 48-yard line.
Congialdi up top.
Throwing near sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, I saw Gainey running that up and out. I'm like, you know, that's one of her favorite routes. She's got to hit it over the top a little bit more in bounds. She might have a catch there.
We'll bring up third down here for the National Conference. Talk about one of the all-time greats, not just for the DC Divas, but women's pro football. Shaquanda Gainey's up there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and you know what sets her apart is just her pure speed. You know, she can really just run the lights out. I mean, I practiced with her for a number of years, and that was just the one thing about her. And she works really hard. She wants to be a good teammate. And this year she's developed to be also a really good leader on the Divas as well.
And you know what? She happens to be my teammate now. So.
Yeah. Lolo.
I second everything you just said.
Far side screen passes set up, completed. Not a whole lot to pick up there. Meg Joyce on the reception. Tampa Bay Inferno wide receiver.
She's another quick one.
Fourth down, just shy of the stick. So fourth down, less than a yard. 3 wide receivers tight to the top side there. Hand it off anyway, and it goes backwards. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Hannah Jennings got the carry, and coming up to lay the lick, Chelsea Taylor at OKC.
Just a great jump on that ball up front. Chelsea Taylor not giving up any grounds. Big stop for the American League.
I mean, if Seek and Destroy was a person right now, she did a pretty good job.
That flips the possession back over to the American Conference. Get it back at their own 40-yard line. And back at a quarterback is Aaron Kelly out of Minnesota, the Vixen quarterback. She'll turn around and hand it off. It's Watson on the carry, and Watson carrying defenders with her. Gets it inside National Conference territory to the 44-yard line.
Big hole up the middle, tackled by Janiah Davis.
Now she is one powerhouse on the defense of the Divas. Janiah Davis, they call her silent. She does all her talking on the field, literally.
Run there by Charita Watson. Mentioned Rocky Mountain Thundercats. Throwing out to the far side, a screen play set up and completed. First down, and finally, well, she wasn't going to just walk out of bounds. She needed to be escorted out of bounds.
Well, Davis,
the 20-yard line.
Davis had the angle on her. But
Barrett on the reception.
Nice little move to beat that first defender.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line. Minute to play in our opening quarter. Tied up at 7. Motion out of the slot left to right. Sets up trips to the far side. Back to pass. Throwing over the middle into traffic, incomplete.
Ooh, it looks like Lenway might have gotten there a little bit early. No call.
Brianna Hollins, the intended receiver, the tight end from the Houston Energy. Take a look at this one again. Be able to stand in there and take that one. It was Caitlin Niedermeyer. Turn it up the heat in the kitchen.
Yep.
Second down, 10 at the 20. Kelly gives it back off. Run up inside to the 19-yard line.
That's Niedermeyer again from the Pittsburgh Passion on the tackle.
Watson got popped by Caitlin. Now it'll be third down and 9 after the pickup of just one. And we'll have to see how that plays out in quarter number 2. Quarter number 1 in the books of the WFA All-American Game. And we're all tied up at 7. Let's come back for chapter number 2, back to Canton, Ohio, on the back half of this break.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain? Certainty matters. Like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packing myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. A Nation provides electrolyte, vitamins, and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with A Nation.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fathead. That is awesome. Fathead?
Yeah.
Fathead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fathead.
Yeah.
Wow. Fathead. So
That's a fathead.
Aw, yeah. Fathead is so Fathead.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so Fathead.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Hall of Fame Village is the place for all your entertainment needs. A destination to eat, shop, play, and stay. We have it all. Make your plans to visit and be a part of the excitement in Canton, Ohio. Visit HOFvillage.com today.
Canton, Ohio, birthplace of the NFL, welcomes fans from all over the world. Relive history in our Pro Football Hall of Fame. Or explore Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, host of the annual Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. Visit Canton, Ohio, a Hall of Fame city.
This is the WFA All-American Game presented by A Nation, the official sports drink of the WFA. Welcome back to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Tied up 7-7 after one quarter of play in our WFA All-American Game with Donna Cota-Wilkinson and Lois Cook. Matt Fargo with you. A beautiful day in Canton, Ohio. Second quarter action and a 3rd down and 9 to get things going. Kelly to the end zone, wide open, and caught for the touchdown. American Conference goes up, and it's a Minnesota connection as Kelly tosses to Barber for touchdown number 1 for Kelly.
Well, that was a breakdown in defense for sure for the national team. Everyone looking to see who was supposed to be back deep covering that pass. She's looking at her the whole way.
Not a good thing for that defense.
Well put, Lois.
Listen, I don't know who was supposed to be down there, but it wasn't me.
You're off the hook this time.
The point is good. Hannah Eckhart. So the Minnesota Vixen, courtesy of all of those points on that drive, and gives the American Conference their first lead of the night, a 14-7 advantage now on a 3rd down conversion, and a beautifully thrown ball by Kelly, but as wide open as you could be. Sam Barber was the last car in an empty parking lot.
Well, they got to be feeling some way after losing their playoff game and being eliminated. They're coming back to prove a little something here.
Eckhart will kick off. Catching that is Malarski. It's a long way to get back to where she came from, and was able to get it across the 20 and up to the 23, 24 yard line. And
that was an impressive kick right there.
It was.
I mean,
heck of a boost.
Right over her head.
National Conference offense back to work, finding themselves down for the first time tonight. Gioldi still the quarterback. Marissa Tolis is the tailback that motions out, and they flip it off. Back to T. Roberts. And Roberts gets to the 30-yard line.
Nice block there by Clarissa Tolis of Detroit. Springing her for a few more yards.
Stopped by Anna Eckhart. Second down 4.
Picks up 6. Second down and 4 at the 30-yard line. Yeah, I've got a chance to see Tolis in action with the Venom, and boy, she is fun to watch when she gets out into space. Jet motion here. It's Gainey trying to get to the corner. First down before she's pulled out of bounds. Sonfrey Roberson on the tackle. It's a first down for the National Conference, though. Fresh set of downs from Shaquanda Gainey.
Well, I do like seeing Tip get that ball, but it's just magical when you see her fly down the field and make those big catches. Still waiting for that big one.
First down and 10. They go 4 wide. Wait to see when Tullis will get her first touch. It's here. Marissa Tullis drives herself right into a waiting bear hug.
That's a nice tackle there.
Antoinette Porter-Fraser on the stop, and I think I saw 52. And
there's no 52 on our roster. We got 2 of a lot of numbers, but no 52.
And Tullis is down right now. Athletic training staff out to attend. And as a blanket statement for all weekend long and all season long, the unsung heroes of the athletic training staffs and sports medicine staffs of all these teams in the WFA. Some are in school trying to become athletic trainers. Some have done it the profession for numerous decades, but all of it is to give back to for profession and something that they love.
Oh, absolutely. Our training staff is so important. I mean, the type of injuries that we face, day in and day out. I remember one injury Monica Livingston had, one of our players. Her foot got twisted upside down as she laid down, and our trainer, Little Rock, Team Doc, she came and put her foot back the right direction. If she had not done that in that moment, she would have lost her foot. So, I mean, that's a life-changing, split of the moment opportunity to really be there and support your players.
Absolutely.
And it wouldn't be possible to have these games and to play these games without them.
No, absolutely. And then
absolutely not. But you know what? I don't know. Some of these players, they don't care if they're hurt, injured, or what. They're going right back out there on the field.
Well, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
I mean, I've played with a broken back a couple of plays. I actually went back in the championship game with a torn ACL, played in that in 2006. Now, if it's broken, torn, tape it up. Let's keep going.
Tape it up and let's go.
And how bad do you not want to experience Sunday and Monday after?
Listen, they call it Mack Truck Monday for a reason. I'll tell you all about it in a second.
Second down at 8 from the 37. Conchialdi gets the snap. Throws over the middle. Got Gainey. She splits the defenders, and one grabs her from behind and pulls her down at the 25-yard line.
That's what we're talking about. Tip going down, just showing that speed. Great hands as well. Conchialdi just threading the needle right there.
And great work on that corner. What was that? The safety there, just grabbing her and holding on for dear life, because I'm telling you, if she didn't have a hand on that jersey, Q-Tip would have been gone.
Yeah, that was Annie Van Horn of Houston with the touchdown-saving tackle.
Find a way. It doesn't need to be textbook. You just need to find a way. And
that's right.
She saves a touchdown. First and 10 for the National Conference. Conchialdi looks near side, got a receiver. Nice catch on the near side boundary. Hauling it in for the National Conference is Caitlin Cox from East Tennessee.
Looks like the national team is picking up on their momentum here, getting close.
And you know what? Unsung heroes here are Congialdi's had a clean pocket. The offensive line for the National Conference giving her plenty of time. We saw Kelly taking hits there from the National Conference. Caitlin Niedermeyer applying pressure.
And if anybody knows Amanda Congialdi, I know she's having the time of her life down there with, with that O-line.
First down and 10, back to pass. Congialdi has time again now. Pressure collapses. She rolls out, dumps it off near side. Malarski spins off of one, stretches, and is about a half a yard shy of the goal line. It is first and goal, courtesy of the effort from 22 from Pittsburgh, Ellie Malarski.
Well, great decision by Congialdi to spin out of trouble and stop and pass that ball off, and she likes to just go ahead and tuck and run. Great job making that decision.
And you see Congialdi conducting traffic as she's having all of this havoc in the backfield and still being able to get Malarski open. First down and goal. Congialdi will hand it off the left side. And a good push by the defensive front from the American Conference.
Big defensive stop. Entire defense of the American Conference coming up to make that tackle.
Britta Clark. We're talking about the offensive line, the starting offensive line for the National Conference today. Jolie Day from Columbus, Kylie Roebuck from Pittsburgh, JT Williams from D.C., Alexis Walker from Tampa Bay, and Dolores Elliott from D.C. Trips go up top, and now they add a fourth. But Congialdi looks left, and she's got a receiver on the near sideline for a touchdown. It's Jana Meister from a Pittsburgh to D.C. combo one more time.
And that was just a great route, little inside out. See if we get the replay here.
I was walking in with Jana to the stadium earlier this afternoon. As we'll take a look at the replay, I'll finish the thought.
She just stuck that foot in the dirt, reverse pivoted. Nice route, nice throw.
And kudos to Jana Meister. She was on Team USA last year.
That's right. And bobbled the snap there, and everybody ends up on their wallets. Extra point will be no good, so that will still have the American Conference in front. But to finish the thought about Jana Meister, I was walking in with her to the stadium earlier today, and she said, "Say something good," and my response was, "Give me something to say good about."
Well, there you go. Great work.
One of the passionate veterans, and I think even looking at it from you guys, like we almost talked about this yesterday, of the ability for these players to bring in rookies and have that relationship with the veterans, the players that have been here and done that versus the ladies that are just getting started. That relationship is a fun one to see and see over time.
Yeah, it's really important. And what's fun about it is when you're the veteran and you see that young player come in with just that raw talent and that hunger to learn and just being a part of their development, it's really a special thing for the veterans. And then the rookies, usually admire, they look up to them, they're learning from them. It's just a really great experience for both, all the way around.
You get that proud moment when you're able to look at the rookies and see how they blossom and come into the team and make their own way, under your direction and mentorship. It's awesome.
Had a lot of years of seeing rookies come in.
Yes, you have, Donna. Yes, you have.
They kept getting younger and younger. I don't know how it happened.
Hey, I'm not too far behind you.
But in a lot of ways, and I've talked to players that have felt like the rookies have given veteran players and players that have played for a long time that new spark to keep playing and wanting to keep playing.
Seeing that energy.
Maddie Miller puts this one in the air and on a bounce. Picked up at the 17-yard line across the 20. And upended shy of the 30.
Nice tackle there. Yoni McGee from the DC Divas. Yoni coming up big with the hit.
She has been a powerhouse this year, just full of energy. We talked about that energy. She was full of it. And once she gets going, that momentum and her rhythm, I think we'll see some arrows thrown here shortly. That's her signature move.
Well, Yanni didn't appreciate that returner Brooke Wilson stiff-armed a teammate and said, no, we're going to pay for that.
Hey, and she's wearing my jersey number 18.
There you go.
I like it.
First down and 10 for the American Conference, has that 1 point advantage. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half. They hand it off. That's Kara Haynes.
Big tackle there by number 52.
Mara Cruz from the Tampa Bay Inferno on that tackle. One more time for Haynes. Not a whole lot there.
Well, the Divas were flying around the edge. Nowhere to go.
Bobby Goodwin from Grand Rapids on the tackle.
39.
Brings up third down here for the American Conference. Back to pass. Throw over the middle. And going up and getting that one for a first down at the 45-yard line. Climbing the ladder, it's Brianna Barrett.
Just a great job going up and making that catch.
I think I saw some jetpacks come out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was Kachira Johnson from the DC Divas on the tackle.
come out to the car to check on the puppy.
Small but mighty.
If you don't check
She's about 5 feet,
the police will
tiny,
break down your windows.
but she is also a rock star on the field.
She's feisty.
Oh, yeah.
Save the puppy
She'll come at it.
and save your windows.
First down at 10 from the 44-yard line. Back to pass. Will throw out into the flat. Got a receiver. Stop and go move. It's Brooks. Another one. She'll spin her way to the 47-yard line. We saw a lot of the juking and jiving there from Rashonda Brooks, and we get to see it on display again there.
Yeah, great tackle there. That looks like Sienna Britt.
Her nickname is Excuse Me, I'm Coming Through.
Look out.
She just has, and I think I said this, she has every tool in the toolkit in terms of the stop and go move, the spin move. She has it all. As Guzman put that one on the money, makes it second down and 2 at the 48 in National Conference territory. Guzman, maybe a misdirection there or miscommunication, but Harris gets it. Haynes gets it, and she'll carry it to the 41-yard line, or inside to the 40. Steady dose of 13, Kara Haynes. I don't know what she talked to the offensive coordinator and said, hey, I'm the free agent. I need a lot of carries. She's going to get a breather here.
Well, you really see the difference between the American and national team. American running the ball a lot. National really just letting Congialdi throw the ball. But both getting it done on offense.
First down at 10. The American Conference. Guzman, full wide receiver set. Play action. Guzman will keep. Try to get to the corner, and she cannot on the spot.
Yanni
McGee for DC.
Yeah, just unable to break free of Yanni's speed.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news.
She knows.
The puppy has been saved.
Who saved the puppy? All right.
Brandon Rossai has done public address for all 4 games this weekend. Has had some interesting announcements throughout the weekend. None more than the puppy that was left in the car, and that's the reason why they kept announcing either come get your puppy or we're going to break the windows.
That's right.
He just moments ago said, save the puppy and save your windows. So,
right?
I guess.
Well, some of these cars actually have dog mode, so you can leave your dog in the car, like the Teslas, right? They actually keep the car cool, and your dog is actually safe.
This is 2023, y'all.
Right?
I'm still working on to get a car like that. I don't have that Donna money yet.
It's coming, though. It's coming.
Pressure. Guzman going to take off and run with it on second down, and she gets pulled down at the 33-yard line. It will be third down coming up. And we just saw an arrow, guys.
Hell yeah.
Just getting active, coming at it. Oh.
It's coming.
Look at she scooped it up. There it is. She is just so much fun to watch in this game.
And having fun doing it, too. No matter what level of football, you love to see the players that are having fun doing it.
That's right.
She's certainly one of them. Third down coming up here for the American Conference. Full wide receiver set. Guzman will hand it off. Open opportunity here for Brooke Wilson. And Wilson's finally shoved out of bounds. It's not before a first down for the American Conference.
Yeah, you got to give credit to that offensive line of the American team. Just everybody's getting on someone up here. She's got a big hole to run through. Not until Johnson comes and knocks her out of bounds.
That starting offensive line for the American Conference, Taylor Fox from Minnesota, Shatarika Allen Bay from the Dallas Elite, Charlie Barba Cook from Minnesota, Tara Boysen from Mile High, and Nicole Chikmo Fehe from Minnesota. First and goal for the American Conference. Back to pass. Stepping up into the pocket. Guzman, should have been picked. Incomplete. Devin Peace only got a piece of it.
She wishes she had that one back.
Matt, you're on a roll.
She's not going to sleep with much peace tonight. Right in her hands.
And maybe the screening of Hannah Damon might have been what, or the eyes lighting up on, man, this is going to be a long run.
She didn't want a 100-yard run. Nah.
That's a James Harrison type play.
It's definitely frustrating from the defensive side. If it's right there in your hands.
Throwing out to the left side, completing her pass, and then a tough tackle at the 9-yard line.
Just kind of slings her to the ground. It was like Angela Embry from Derby City slinging her down.
Brings up third down and goal. American Conference not necessarily has been full of the splash plays, but they've been methodical. And that's a little bit surprising in an all-star game on the consistency that we've seen from the American offense to this point.
Well, yeah, that's just a testament to the strength of this offensive line and then just their commitment to getting their strong running backs the ball.
Timeout. American
Conference takes their second timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Enter the second quarter, 2:20 to play in our first half. Coming up at halftime, we're going to run back the weekend, check out all three champions, highlights from all three championship games. And actually on the sideline prior to this game, had one of the coaches from the Renegades come up to one of the National Conference coaches and say, we've swept, the East has swept to this point, and he wants the National Conference win to say that the East sweeps the weekend.
East sweep.
But it's kind of funny, as a coach that just won a national championship, you're still thinking about, well, it'd still be nice if the All-Star team gets a win too. Like,
you got yours already, okay?
Jeez, I'm in. 3rd and goal out of the timeout. Guzman doesn't know where to go with it. Pressure comes from behind, and down she goes.
That smells like trouble. 24.
Rashida Ford. Or is that T. Spicer from Atlanta? It was. Another 24 in your program.
It looked like she was looking for someone back there.
The running back might have lined up on the wrong side. Hannah Eckhart on to attempt the field goal. No rush here in this All-Star game, and Eckhart puts it through the poles. Well, how about Hannah Eckhart and the Minnesota Vixen are certainly showing their impact in this All-Star game. Give the American Conference a 17-13 advantage with 1:28 to go here in the first half.
Well, a little extra point miss is making a little difference here at this point.
Every point matters.
Well, the way Congialdi's been throwing this ball, 1:28, definitely plenty of time to move back down and try to get a score before halftime.
See the American Conference sideline and still coaching them up. All the coaches, they have the passion for it as well. A lot of them former players. A lot of them coaches at other levels of football in addition to coaching in the WFA.
That's right. We talked about the players coming together from all these different teams. Now you've got the coaches who are trying to learn, or at least come together and align, with their different viewpoints and perspectives and structures of how they run things. I'd like to be on fly on the wall in some of those.
Right.
See Lisa Horton from the Pittsburgh Passion, one of the great quarterbacks down there on the sideline with the coaching staff.
She's coaching up special teams today. And a return from the National Conference. McGee set up the National Conference just at the 42-yard line. You're talking about Lisa Horton, just announced she will go to coach Division II football at Slippery Rock University this fall. Congratulations to her.
Congrats.
Yeah, a lot of women that play this game are getting their opportunities both in high school, college, and now even at the professional level. You got Callie Brownson and Sowers and a number of teammates that I've had from different levels playing. It's really exciting to see what they're doing in professional levels.
Great to see. Malarski is the one who's in motion. Congialdi will look here near side. Meister makes the reception at the 50-yard line. Alyssa Williams makes the tackle for the American Conference. No huddle time for Congialdi and this National Conference offense. Congialdi looked left, didn't like what she saw. Now it's conducting traffic, and it goes incomplete.
That was a
Shaquanda Gainey thought she was playing in Canada.
I don't think she knew where the sideline was.
Great effort. Out of bounds. It was wonderful, though. I want to give her a 10 out of 10 on that dive. That is amazing.
Third down. It does stop the clock with 44 seconds left. National has all their timeouts in their pocket. Gialdi hits the snap. Caught on the numbers, and then a big-time open field tackle. Nice reception there by Meg Joyce from Tampa. Better tackle.
Timeout.
28, Alyssa Williams, timeout. Taken by the National Conference there first. We'll see it again here on the replay.
Yeah, really using that short side of the field. 3 receivers here to the short side. Good job, Amanda, getting that ball in there for a first down.
While the puppy has been rescued, the poor puppy is still looking for his owner. So with the owner of this puppy, please come and find the puppy.
New puppy for adoption.
A good home.
Yeah.
If there's anyone who will take that puppy home, Amanda Gialdi.
Oh
Number
my
6.
gosh.
You're right.
Listen.
Oh.
When I tell you.
There?
I'll take it home.
It's not his puppy.
I don't think so. Well,
we found the puppy.
We found its friend.
Great security here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium.
Canton security dog.
The shades on because the sun is
Yeah, they got to keep
too much.
First down at 10 from the 39-yard line. Congialdi taking too much time here.
She might have heard the announcement about the
Ball
puppy.
start on the offense. Number 2.
She was worried about the puppy.
5-yard penalty.
Come on, Amanda.
Still second and third down.
You already got a nice dog.
She's got about 3 of them, okay?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this. Amanda is a dog trainer, correct?
She is a foster dog mom, owner, and she also is a mobile pet business manager.
All right. Sounds
I can't give you any more than that.
all right. She's also a quarterback, and she'll throw here over the middle, incomplete. Olarski trying to climb the ladder to go get that one incomplete.
Q-Trip running a fly down at the top of the field. Second down, you kind of need to try to at least pick up half the yards, pick up a first down here. Probably only going to have maybe 3 plays left in this half. 2 if they can't get a first down.
Still have 2 timeouts. You go trips tight to the far side. Congialdi, time, going to just float it over to Master, who comes up with the catch. Quick timeout. Should be right at the first down stick. Should be a first down, and it is. Jenna Meister.
And what
makes another reception.
Timeout. Nationals for second of the half.
Yeah, see here on the replay. Nice getting there, kind of going backwards. And really great use of timeouts by the national team. They were right on that. They did not let 1 second go off that clock. We know in the earlier games they were calling timeouts, but 3, 5, 7 seconds went off the clock. Really good clock management here.
And kind of backwards in the way that it should be, right?
I mean, your national
game, you almost understand, huh? Well, 5 seconds here and there, but national championship, you're just
hey.
Although, really, none of the national championships ended up being very close. Dominating performances by all 3 teams.
Well, our Division I pro division was close in the first half, and Boston really just handled their business after that interception. And
Boston did
never look back.
Does.
That's right.
Take a look at all the WFA fans that have come out all weekend to support the national championships and now the All-Star game. A lot of former players that played in some of those past games now going to root on their teammates.
It's great to see all the jerseys in the stands.
First down, 10. Ocean Malarski. Congialdi gonna go look for Meister one more time, and Janice comes up with the clutch catch at the 5.
That's a big-time catch right there. Showing why she's the All-American.
And Amanda Congialdi, Gianna Meister, as we've just continued to see DC to Pittsburgh.
Third and final to half.
Perfectly placed for that back shoulder catch. You know, Amanda doesn't care who she throws to. As long as you're going to catch that ball, she'll find you.
Yeah, and it's nice to see, too, because, I mean, no, she's just not looking for the divas out there. She's distributing the wealth. Fortunate, Pittsburgh's got a couple of wide receivers in the stable here in the National Conference. And, it's going to be interesting for DC fans when Amanda decides, whenever that is, to hang it up, because Pittsburgh's kind of going through that now with Lisa Horton being on the other side of her career. And now the era after one of the all-time greats. What's DC going to do when Congialdi decides to hang up the cleats?
Well, Congialdi came in and took the place of Allison Hamlin, one of the Diva all-time greats. So, right, I imagine we're going to have, when Congialdi's ready to leave, another high-level quarterback coming in, because that's one thing we've always had in DC is a really strong quarterback.
The other option is that she's just not allowed to leave.
You're stuck in.
Back to pass. Congialdi going to take off and show the wheels. Amanda Congialdi from 5 away for the National Conference touchdown.
It was like the Red Sea was open. She just saw all that green and was like, it's mine.
I gotta go. Amanda loves to run. She's become more disciplined and settling down and getting out of trouble, making a pass. But here, no need to do that. Open field.
Not at all. Don't just take it.
Big touchdown for the National Conference here right before the break. Get back in front. They are going to go for 2. A bullet in and out of the hands of Malarski, incomplete.
Well, the pass was on target. Hard to catch it with your stomach, though.
No, yeah, not with the shoulder pass. The ball will bounce right off. I'm not saying that from experience.
Of course not.
Clearly.
So 19-17, the National Conference back in front. Amanda Congialdi, it's interesting, too, the strategies from both of these teams. National Conference has rolled with Congialdi this entire first half, while the American Conference has gone back and forth between two quarterbacks.
Congialdi has just such a superior arm. I mean, when she throws that ball, you saw it comes out hot. She makes good reads, and National Conference wants to kind of focus on the pass, so might as well keep her out there. We'll see what happens second half.
This one rolling around there, picked up at the 28-yard line and brought down quickly. It's Danielle Flores. That is going to be the way the first half comes to a close. Back and forth exactly what you want out of an all-star game between the American Conference and the National Conference, and the WFA National Conference leads at 19-17. Our halftime show when we come back to Canton, Ohio.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. Aid Nation provides electrolyte vitamins and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with Aid Nation.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you 4-imprint certain? Certainty matters. Like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4-imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Welcome back to Canton, Ohio. It's the WFA All-American Game, and the National Conference leads it 19-17 at the break. A back-and-forth affair, and we'll welcome back up into the broadcast booth and joined alongside two former DC Divas, Donna Wilkinson and Lois Cook. Matt Fargo up here in the booth with you as this has been entertaining. We've seen some great offense, but we also have seen some great defensive plays, and everything really started with the turnover that got the National Conference on the board, and the American Conference offense started getting things clicking in the second quarter there as well.
Well, yeah, for the national team, it's been all about passing. Amanda Congialdi getting it done in the air as well as on the ground with that touchdown. American team, of course, they've been pounding the ball on the ground. Both teams have been having success doing what they're doing in this game, and we want to see how it continues in the second half.
And it's great to see all the talent coming out. It feels like the teams are starting to get their rhythm and pushing in the big hits and the high jumping catches out here. So
this first half recap is brought to you by Visit Canton. What has probably been the number one thing that you've been enjoying here in this first half of the WFA All-American Game, Lois?
You know what? We've been talking about the diva passion combination, the duo here, and that's been really fun to see, just the teams gelling together. Even though they're from all across the country, they're still working together and making things happen.
We're doing it up here. They're doing it down there. It's working.
And we're having fun up here.
I don't know about you. I'm having a great time.
No question. Donna, on the other side of things, we talked a little bit about the offense, but defensively, both of these teams have stepped up, and they take some pride on the defensive side of the ball. There's something different when you talk defense, and they want to step up and make those big-time hits, even though it's an all-star game.
Oh, absolutely. Defense has stepped up. Now, the national team did have that one breakdown in defense with that nice touchdown to the corner with American League, but other than that, they've both been playing pretty solid defense tonight. It's
been pretty fun to watch. And now, what we're going to see in the second half was how things are going to play out. Will they stick with Congialdi at quarterback in the second half, and will they keep doing quarterback by committee and this ground and pound thing on the American side? Be interesting to see what the coaches make. I mean, it's still an all-star game, but there's going to be some coaching adjustments at halftime, no question.
Well, absolutely. And they want to get all their players a chance to play. So I imagine we're going to see some other players coming out, making some big plays, and just keeping it exciting for us tonight.
I think that's going to be fun to watch. And when we come back, we're going to throw it back for you. See what happened this weekend. WFA champions were crowned. We will recap them when we come back to Canton, Ohio. It's the WFA All-American Game. We're back after this.
The Hall of Fame Village is the place for all your entertainment needs. A destination to eat, shop, play, and stay. We have it all. Make your plans to visit and be a part of the excitement in Canton, Ohio. Visit HOFvillage.com today.
Canton, Ohio, birthplace of the NFL, welcomes fans from all over the world. Relive history in our Pro Football Hall of Fame, or explore Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, host of the annual Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. Visit Canton, Ohio, a Hall of Fame city.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. Aid Nation provides electrolyte vitamins and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with Aid Nation.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That head. That is awesome.
That head?
Yeah!
That head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah!
That head.
Yeah.
Wow.
That head.
Yeah!
That's a fast head.
Aw, yeah. That is so good. That head.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so good. That head.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we welcome you back to Canton, Ohio, 1917, halftime of our WFA All-American Game. The National Conference, slight advantage over the American Conference. And the National kind of representing the East, American the West. And the East has gotten the best out of the championships to this point. And we're going to take you back and show you how this weekend all has shook out. We'll start D3 championship game. As Don and I have the call of that one, it was a dominating performance by the West Palm Beach Coyotes. They took down the New Mexico Bonitas, and they really dominated from the time they kicked off that opening drive, and it was Ace Ware really stealing the show.
Well, there you see her coming up with that big catch there, but it was Pat Colley really dodging trouble, getting out of trouble, finding Ace Ware. Ace doing good work to get to the end zone. Here's another one. Kind of does a little hat trick, keeping the ball in her hat there. Just avoiding a sack. Amazing job by Pat getting out of that sack opportunity. Getting it again to
Buddy Williams.
Williams this time. And just an amazing job. MVP performance by Ace Ware and Pat Colley. Congratulations to the West Palm Beach Coyotes for their first WFA championship.
In their first year, 58-6 the final score as West Palm Beach won. D2 last night, New York Wolves, a dominating performance over OKC. They were able to hang on to a slim lead early and then expand on it and able to coast to a victory.
Well, yeah, there you see Karen Mulligan throwing a touchdown. Karen's a longtime veteran of football. Just congratulations to the Wolves for their strong performance and dominating shutout of the Oklahoma City Lady Force.
Rigby and Coach gets a little bit of a bat, 21-0. Wolves take down the Oklahoma City Lady Force. And just earlier this afternoon here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, the Boston Renegades went down to the St. Louis Slam, and what was going to happen? Everybody was starting to wonder. And then the Renegades do what the Renegades do.
Well, Pascal here on the big first touchdown. You know, Boston down by one touchdown. That doesn't happen very often, but they come back. They get this big pick here, which really turns the game for them. After that, Boston just sails to the victory. Next touchdown comes to Bonds, last year's MVP at quarterback, just getting it done. And then our last touchdown here, Tootie, really player to look out for the game. And then again, one more, Ruth Mata with the touchdown. Great job, Boston. 5 national championships in a row. Coach trying to dodge that Gatorade bath.
Something tells me that was an Aid Nation bat.
Aid Nation, yeah, let's do it.
19-17 here at the break. We're going to come back with more of our All-Star game in Canton after this break.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. Aid Nation provides electrolyte vitamins and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with Aid Nation.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you 4-imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Welcome back to Canton, Ohio, and Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Pro Football Hall of Fame, our WFA All-American Game, 1917 at the break. National has the edge on American. How do we get here? Well, let's take a look at the first half highlights. A turnover early, National Conference. Not good field position. Lent away with the interception. And it was Shaquanda Gainey getting into the end zone first.
Yeah, tip for the Divas. Does a great job. American Conference comes back with a big touchdown here. That's our free agent.
Era Haynes punching it in. Beautifully thrown ball, missed coverage, blown coverage there. Minnesota connection as Kelly tossed to Barber. National League came right back as Congialdi found Jenna Meister for the touchdown. EC to Pittsburgh. And then Congialdi says, I can do it with my wheels too.
Hey, why not? Let's take it in. Let's go for 6. National team pulls away with a lead, 19-17.
All right, well, we'll come back with the second half of our All-Star game. 19-17 at the break. We're back to Canton, Ohio. We're watching the WFA All-American Game.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That head. That is awesome. That head?
Yeah.
That head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That head.
Yeah.
Wow. That head. So neat. Aw, yeah. That is so neat. That head.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so neat. That head.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so neat.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. Aid Nation provides electrolyte vitamins and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with Aid Nation.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you 4-imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Talk to myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
The Hall of Fame Village is the place for all your entertainment needs. A destination to eat, shop, play, and stay. We have it all. Make your plans to visit and be a part of the excitement in Canton, Ohio. Visit HOFvillage.com today.
Canton, Ohio, birthplace of the NFL, welcomes fans from all over the world. Relive history in our Pro Football Hall of Fame. Or explore Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, host of the annual Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. Visit Canton, Ohio, a Hall of Fame city.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That head. That is awesome. That head?
Yeah.
That head.
Yeah.
Wow. That head?
Yeah.
That head.
Yeah.
Wow. That head? So real.
That's a fast head.
Aw, yeah. That head is so real.
That's a fast head.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so real.
That's a fast head.
Yeah.
Wow. That head is so real.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. Aid Nation provides electrolyte vitamins and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with Aid Nation.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you 4imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Talk to myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
The Hall of Fame Village is the place for all your entertainment needs. A destination to eat, shop, play, and stay. We have it all. Make your plans to visit and be a part of the excitement in Canton, Ohio. Visit HOFvillage.com today.
Canton, Ohio, birthplace of the NFL, welcomes fans from all over the world. Relive history in our Pro Football Hall of Fame. Or explore Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, host of the annual Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. Visit Canton, Ohio, a Hall of Fame city.
This is the WFA All-American Game presented by Aid Nation, the official sports drink of the WFA.
Well, we're excited to be out here for the second half of this All-American Game. Amanda Congialdi lighting it up in the first half. We'll see if she comes back out at quarterback or if the national team bring out their next quarterback into this action. Of course, we got Lolo here, our social media star.
Lolo. Matt, don't call me anything else for the rest of the day. Just Lolo.
I'm in.
Okay.
Right, sounds good to me. We got Kona and Lolo.
There you go.
Up here.
That's right. Well, what are we going to call you, Matt?
Mix it up, rhyming Matt.
Yeah. Sarap Slot.
Sarap Slot. Okay.
All right, we got you. Something's coming. Something's coming, y'all. Stay tuned.
You keep working on it. No.
Vanderhorn working on her little dance moves.
I love to see it.
You got T-Con over there on the sideline with a great Pittsburgh passion, just enthusiast. She worked a lot with, the late and great, every team that we've had out of Pittsburgh, she's been a part of, right? And it's just amazing to see her down here on the sideline involved in this all-star game.
Yeah, I mean, she was one of the original Pittsburgh Passion players, then becomes owner of the Pittsburgh Passion. Franco Harris comes in and becomes co-owner with Anthony Misitano. And, of course, Teresa, instrumental in what women's football is to this point, and certainly has built a great program in Pittsburgh.
Doing a great job coaching up the national team as well.
Yeah, and she still loves coaching, as she does everything else, and definitely enjoying it down there, no question. National League will get it to start things.
She loves it. She loves it. I was talking to her about it just yesterday. I was like, well, when are you going to stop? She's like, when are you going to stop?
I'm not going to stop.
Exactly.
No, that's the classic words is Kacharia Johnson on the return there from D.C. on the return for the National Conference, as we'll see the National Conference offense back out there. And, yeah, I think Teresa has said, and there you see the Be Like Franco hashtag that has been so prevalent and has gone viral. Franco Harris, 15 years of support. Of course, his company, A Nation, the title sponsor of all of these games all weekend long. First down and 10. But, yeah, I think Teresa Kahn said, this is my last year for the last, 10 years. That classic, I'm going to retire, and you don't.
You never do. It's that itch. You get the itch to play. You get the itch to keep going. Because what else are you going to do?
Roberts gets the carry. Yeah, what else? I mean, I think that's the biggest thing is, you have a passion for it when you don't know what you're going to do to fill up all the time, because naturally it fills up a lot of time.
It's your whole life.
January through June has been a blur because
you don't stop.
Football.
Second down, 4. Slinging it out here to the near side. Congialdi still in a quarterback incomplete, trying to hook up with her teammate Shaquanda Gainey. Bring up third down. Amanda Congialdi out of Philadelphia. He has Pennsylvania roots, went to Academy Park High School and graduated from Penn State. Third down and 3. Just a quick slant route completed for the first down, and now going to take 3 or 4 white jerseys to bring down the receiver.
That's a smart little play there. Just to pick up 3 yards.
Celia Britt from Tri-State on the reception.
One of our 325s.
So I'm trying to identify them by the helmet. If I take a minute, that's my cheat code right now. Whistle here and quick stoppage in play and a reset of the ball. First down and 10 for the National Conference. Motion the sidecar into the near side. Congialdi, empty backfield, and has all day to throw. Now conducts some traffic. She'll throw with some pressure and overshoot her intended receiver, incomplete.
Well, great defense that time by the American team. Everybody was covered. Congialdi had nowhere to go. Tries directing traffic, but just a little bit overthrown in that situation there.
The second down and 10. be remiss to not mention the players that aren't playing throughout this second half. We'll try to shout some of those out, especially from the Boston Renegades and the St. Louis Slam, the two teams that just played in the national championship earlier this afternoon. Right side handoff.
Man, that was a beast block up there by Alexis Walker of Tampa Bay. Just destroying the D-line in front of her, throwing her to the ground as she's blocking her.
We got a flag down. Check that.
Personal foul. Hands to the face on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Repeat the second down. 10 from there.
Legal hands to the face will move. National Conference back. Way back.
So here's this.
There it is, 57 on your screen.
Oh, yeah, almost takes her helmet off. Okay. Okay.
Not too much to look for there.
Come on, ref. Come on. You know, she didn't mean to.
She didn't take her helmet off.
Second down and long. After the penalty. Gialdi to throw. Immediate pressure. Rolls out, gets more of it, spins off away from one, keeps rolling further back, is able to get away from two, throws on the run and got a receiver, but she's going to be down, actually be able to pick up some of that lost yardage due to the penalty as T. Roberts makes the reception. But yet again, Amanda Congialdi doing what every coach tells you not to do and then says, I guess we'll take it after the result of it.
I mean, she's got a little bit of confidence from this exact kind of scenario because, as you know, against the Pittsburgh Passion, the Divas did have a huge Hail Mary play where almost I feel like it's deja vu.
I was totally having like deja vu right there. I was like, oh boy, T-Con's watching. Like, hey.
How we want to bring up old stuff, guys. You know, I remember a game where DC hadn't lost at home in forever.
Oh, Matt.
Pittsburgh came in and beat that.
Wow. Was that in your dreams?
Yeah.
Two very great teams. Always a great matchup.
And the great thing is that we can sit here all night and go back and forth between the two.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all fun.
And it's going to bring up 4th down and 13 for the National Conference. It's going to be our first punt of the day.
Well, yeah, each time they've been in really good field position with the short 3rd down or 4th down. Smart move here by the national team.
Jenna Meister back to punt.
Good punt.
Oh, this is going to... Oh, how about this? This is an all-star level punt. Oh, what a job.
Wow.
What a punt.
Down to the 1-yard line. How about pinning him deep?
And how about Haley Dutton from Detroit to touch that one down at the 1-inch line?
Yeah, good effort here.
There.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
The precision.
Oh, my goodness. All right, work cut out for you as Aaron Kelly has to look at the coordinator and go, really? At the 1? First down at 10.
I mean, you just got to get out of the end zone here, get a few yards. You know, give yourself a little breathing room. Try not to give up a safety.
First and 10 on the 1. Kelly will hand it off.
And they do just that.
Brooke Wilson gets up to the 5-yard line. And is brought down by Kim Zubovic from Pittsburgh and Jada Jenkins.
Well, yeah, now they can throw out a few more plays from their playbook on the 5-yard line here. But that's a tough position to be in, down so close in your end zone.
The 77 Caitlin Niedermeyer check in at defensive front for the National League. Second down at 6, did get a little bit of breathing room. Motion one of the receivers right to left. Kelly will throw over the middle and behind a receiver, incomplete. Trying to find Seastruck. Will bring up third down.
Well, they had the number to the left there. Ball just not quite thrown on target. You really see the strength of this American team through their running game. But do you run the ball here, 3rd and 5, from your own 5-yard line?
No. No, I mean, in a normal game, maybe. But with it, especially with the score being what it is, all-star game, take your shot.
I'm with you.
See what Aaron Kelly and the offense come up with here. Pressured, hit as she throws. They will take her shot, and it will be incomplete. And a tip of the hat to Kelly for even getting that ball off. She had immediate pressure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, lots of pressure up there. Just avoids a sack, takes a big hit. Back shoulder opportunity for the receiver, unable to come up with the ball.
4th down, and now what do you do if you're the American Conference?
You don't go for it.
Now you got to worry about making sure this, special teams is even more challenging. I mean, you don't have a rush. That certainly helps. But making sure that this snap is good and get a good punt away.
But no protection back there. I guess because they're not running, there's no rush. It actually helps the punting team a little bit.
Fielded from the 32.
Woo!
Upended inside the 20-yard line.
It's a big hit by Brianna Hollins of Houston Energy.
That's Bree Brewer from the Baltimore Nighthawks on the return.
Down to 19-yard line. First down. Brewer represents Baltimore.
First down for the National Conference. They have the 19-17 lead. Trips go the short side of the field, top of your screen. Now they'll send one of them in motion, 2 moves, so now they both need to get reset, and they do. Congialdi sets up a screen pass to the far side, but no one's really blocking in front of her, and American Conference converges quickly. Catch was made by Meg Joyce.
Well, yeah, National Conference can really do anything at this point. Down here in the red zone.
Candace Bostic on the tackle from Minnesota.
Bringing 4 receivers down to the front side.
Back to pass, throwing. Near side, got a receiver, but can't hold on to it. Incomplete. Britt, the intended receiver.
Third down.
Nope, that is Crystal White, the intended receiver, one of our 3 25s in the program.
Oh, this is like, throw it to me.
Absolutely, I'll run it in. Put me in, coach.
Third and 9. the 18-yard line. Annie in motion, and she'll get the jet sweep. Shrug off one, trying to get to the corner, and gets to the 15-yard line where she's pulled down there.
I mean, she's got speed, but good contain there by the American defense. Not giving her any room to get outside. Great diving tackle.
It's Megan Dixon on the tackle from Minnesota. And it'll bring up 4th down, and looks like they're going to trot the special teams unit on here to get it added 3 points. Pittsburgh's Maddie Miller, 32 yards away. Great job by the holder, but the kick's going to be no good. Duran pulled that one away. The snap was off, and had there been a rush, it wouldn't have been probably even able to get off. But
that was an interesting angle kick. They were placed down all the way on the right hash mark. Had to come all the way back across the field. That kick almost looked like it was good from here. Just a little bit wide left.
So the American Conference defense, which was pinned up against the shadow of their own goalpost, punt the football away and give great field position back to the National Conference. And the National Conference comes up empty with nothing. So a big stop by the American Conference defense. Keep this game 19-17.
Well, just like you were saying at halftime, defense has really stepped up this game. They've both been playing well. Let's see how the national team can hold here.
Pistol formation. Diana Guzman back to work. They hand it off.
Big hit up the middle there.
Just a 2-yard pickup for Watson. Watson from Rocky Mountain.
Second down, 8 from the 2022.
Second down and 8. They give it again to Watson around the right side and pulled down from behind by Hannah Damon.
That's a good tackle there. One-arm tackle, slinging her out of bounds.
Here are some Pittsburgh faithful in the stands after the announcement of Damon making that tackle.
Pittsburgh.
These are clean.
Oh yeah, look good.
They are. They're very nice. I was going to say Pittsburgh has shown up all weekend. I mean, Pittsburgh has been. I'm not just saying that to get cool points either.
Yeah, I mean, I was fooled because I was like, yeah, I agree.
No, that definitely were. Being down there on the field, it's great to see the turnout.
Nice spin away. Circle button there for.
Ooh, big collision there.
Brooke Wilson. Finally pulled down.
Angela Embry, among others, in on the tackle.
Up to the 32-yard line. First down for the American Conference. Guzman from the Cali War. A lot of Cali War representation on the American Conference side. We'll go back to pass. Throwing, and may have been interfered with, but the ball well overthrown. Not catchable, incomplete.
Yeah, she seems to bring that one down a little bit. Kind of got excited there.
Second down.
Or finished 4-2 this season.
American team putting trips up top.
Back to pass, Guzman. Hit as she threw, back shoulder incomplete. American Conference wanted a flag, and the Zebras approved. They agree.
I was saying, it looked like a little bit of contact there with Shira Johnson.
Pass interference, number 25 from the Nationals. 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
A little bit of interference there.
Well, that's a break for the American team.
See Guzman with Mexican flag on her helmet. She is actually a member of Team Mexico. So, you know, talking about this game going well beyond the United States and the international competition. Talk a lot about a lot of players that played on Team USA, sitting next to one.
Yeah, it's just so amazing to have all these different national teams all over the world. Boston had 2 players from Finland, player from Mexico, player from Australia. We're really seeing the impact of women's football globally, and it's just really amazing to be a part of it.
Oh, it's absolutely the best thing ever. I mean, I'm sure, Donna, you can remember back in the day when we first started, when you first started, when I first started, no one knew about women's football. You know, it's like, they're like, oh, soccer?
And they were like, you guys hit each other? They're like, wait, is that the lingerie? Like,
and now, you know, even just myself telling people I play football, they're like, in the D.C. area, of course, they're like, oh, I've heard of the Divas. I go to the games, you know. So it's such a great thing to witness, to be able to witness and experience just coming up in the sport like this, just seeing all the development and just where it's going. I can't wait to see where we are in a couple years from now, too.
I just think even I've been announcing women's football for over a decade, and first championship I announced, we're at a high school stadium. Now we're doing games. You know, we've done games in NFL stadiums. Now we're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame calling them. You could tell, you know, the national championship games on ESPN, and all these games are on the different sports networks. It's just the people are buying in. The quality of product is there. There's no question.
When people see it, they buy in.
Right.
Like you just said, the product is definitely there. But speaking about the venue and where we are, I remember, Donna, we had our championship game in 2009. That was the first time I had ever had a Jumbotron. We were in Round Rock, Texas. Now, we didn't take home the win, but, I mean, it was amazing to be there. But we're not bringing that up.
Our only championship loss, mind you, out of 4.
Mind you, yes. Okay. Thank you for that. But I just, as a player and just being able to experience that atmosphere. Now, I broke my leg that year, so I couldn't play.
110-degree heat.
It was 110.
And my feet were burning on the turf. It must have been 120 on the turf.
But who cares? We had a Jumbotron, of all things.
We had a Jumbotron.
That was all that mattered.
And that's the other thing is, you know, these women haven't experienced the big leagues at high school football, playing Division I college football. So, like, that is the first time that they're experiencing that.
Exactly.
Opportunity here for Wilson, spinning out a day. She loves to spin, that's for sure. She spins away. And kind of following up on that point, guys, I remember asking Franco Harris very early on when he just started with the Pittsburgh Passion as co-owner. I asked him, I said, what was your first thought of women's football? Like when someone said to you for the first time, you're talking about a Pro Football Hall of Famer, played at the highest level, succeeded at the highest level. What was your first thought? And he said, when I first heard, I don't know about this, but I want to go see it. and he went and saw a game, Pittsburgh Passion game, and he saw Lisa Horton, and he said, I saw this pass. And I didn't know who threw it, but when I realized this pass in the air, he was just mystified by it, and he said, I need to see more of this. And like, it is, to your point, that is the big part of once you see it, it
football
it
is football.
It is.
Whoever's playing it, you still see that talent on the field.
There's an incomplete pass on 3rd and 13. The American Conference going for it all there, and
Gainey breaking up the pass. She's on the replay. She does not interfere this time. Hands up a little bit.
Johnson.
Great job.
Well, we've mentioned Franco, and also need to give a big shout out to League Commissioner Lisa King and what she's done for women's football in this league.
Oh, yes.
And we've talked about how this league has grown over the past decade and a half. It's just been incredible what she's been able to do and where this league has already gone and where it can go.
And look at just having the young girls clinic as well. I mean, it's the mentorship and it's the developing for the next generation.
A little bit of trouble here for the National Conference. That's a live ball. And Yanni McGee, I beg your pardon, both 18s are out there right on your screen here, you know.
All they're missing is me, okay? I got to go, guys. I got to go. I'll be right back.
The least we can do is make sure they're not on the field at the same time. Huh? Like,
Bree Brewer.
That's the first warning.
You know, as players, I know you guys don't care, but now you're up in the broadcast booth, and it's hard, right?
I mean, how many games do you have 2 or 3 players in the same number?
Right.
with similar looking helmets, except for like the Divas in Pittsburgh. You can definitely tell their helmets apart. They got the stripe down the middle.
Yeah.
A lot of the other ones from up here, a little hard to see.
Bree Brewer and Yanni McGee, Baltimore and D.C. The AFC North, well represented. And I love the fact that Pittsburgh, D.C., and Baltimore all took the colors of their NFL counterparts.
Oh, yeah. That's always fun until the fans of the NFL teams ask if you're the cheerleader.
I never thought of that.
I'm the player. Let me put my muscles up a little bit. Don't let this pretty face fool you.
5-yard penalty.
It's a flag that's going to move the National Conference back to start this drive. 3:50 to go in our third quarter of action. WFA All-American Game, our 4th game here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. NFL season just a few weeks away, and it all gets started here. Pro Football Hall of Fame game. New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns will start off the NFL season. And that is another kind of cool thing, is knowing that this is the epicenter of where the football season begins, and for the WFA, it's where it ends.
It's magical. Somebody planned that well.
Right? Yeah, someone was thinking. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the National Conference. Congialdi says no, you're to my right. The Roberts with Amanda Congialdi on the backfield. Shaquanda Gainey in motion. Fake it to her. Stiff arm there by Congialdi trying to get to the corner. Deceptively quick. Even seeing it from up here, I'm sure if you're a linebacker, it's even more deceptive.
She runs hard, too. And, you know, if you get in her way, she'll actually put her shoulder down and try to run you over.
She's got this little head dip thing that she does. It's her signature move.
Mm-hmm. Head dip, shoulder hit.
Plow through.
That's a quarterback with no fear there.
And you can't play with fear.
No, I mean,
no matter where
not
you
this
are,
game.
you
Not
know?
this game.
3rd down. 9. 8 officially. Back to pass. Congialdi goes back to pass and throws. Got her receiver. It's Jenna Meister. Just a yard shy of the sticks.
So we're going to take a big 4th down play coming up.
This is going to be, wow, this not a real generous spot, but Meister was a little bit closer to the sticks than that.
Well, she stretched out nice. It looked like she might be getting the first down. But stepped out of bounds.
It's 4th down and about 1.5 yards. Sticks are just ahead of the 36-yard line. Ball at the 35 on 4th down. Angialdi. Turn around and hand it off. And that's a first down and then some.
A lot of room up the middle. A couple offensive line pulling on that play. A couple big horses coming through the middle.
Great shot of that pull you were mentioning. First down and 10. National Conference, fresh set of downs. Roberts upended. American Conference, Chelsea Taylor out of OKC getting the trip up.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Oklahoma City, another team that competed this weekend.
Got shut out.
Wow.
5 representatives from OKC on this American Conference roster.
I'd be out here too.
2nd down, 7. Reverse, it's Malarski getting it from Gainey. Ellie Malarski a first down before she's pulled down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Alyssa Williams makes what would have been.
Nice execution on this reverse here. Got the defense going one way, come back, get that first down.
And Malarski been able to break that. That could have gotten more interesting.
I love the creativity of this offense here tonight.
Yes.
Doing a lot for the short amount of time they had to prepare for this game.
Yeah. Hit him with the good old okey doke.
First down and 10 for the 49. Congialdi putting it right down the seam and incomplete, just overshot Gainey.
She had her. Gainey had a step.
It's happened a few times tonight. I'd like to see Gainey get busy on one of those deep passes.
Should have time for one more this third quarter. Second down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Angialdi throws. Ball is caught for minimal gain. Make Joyce another reception. That's going to take us to the end of the third. National Conference leads the American 19-17. We'll come back with the fourth quarter after this.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Hello, I'm Franco Harris, and I can't stress enough about the importance of hydration. And a great way to stay hydrated is with Aid Nation. Aid Nation provides electrolyte vitamins and minerals that rapidly absorb into your body to keep you hydrated. So it's important for everybody every day to stay hydrated with Aid Nation.
The Hall of Fame Village is the place for all your entertainment needs. A destination to eat, shop, play, and stay. We have it all. Make your plans to visit and be a part of the excitement in Canton, Ohio. Visit HOFvillage.com today.
Canton, Ohio, birthplace of the NFL, welcomes fans from all over the world. Relive history in our Pro Football Hall of Fame. Or explore Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, host of the annual Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. Visit Canton, Ohio, a Hall of Fame city.
This is the WFA All-American Game presented by A Nation, the official sports drink of the WFA. See things rolling around here in the fourth quarter of our WFA All-American Game. Welcome back. The National Conference has the advantage 19-17 at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio. And we come down to the final quarter of the weekend. WFA National Championship weekend. Down to the final 15, guys.
Man, it's sure been a great week here. Just all the teams putting in work, all these games going on. Finally down to the last quarter. Only thing left is the after party.
Aw.
There we go.
Well, that'll be fun, but down to the last quarter. Yeah.
And aren't you singing, Donna?
Donna, yeah. And you're rapping.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm rapping presents for everyone, correct.
Oh, Matt.
Yes. If you missed it, you missed it.
Get a quick stoppage of play right out of the gate.
The national team came out with a big run up the middle.
There will be a WFA after party being hosted.
There's our after party.
We hope to see you at the after party in the
concourse. But then we have an after party.
Thank you.
Oh, really? What are you wearing? Are we getting dressed up?
Oh, you can wear your heels.
Oh, you said nothing but a word. Now we're talking.
You can wear the heels for the both of us.
Thank you. I'll do that. I'll do that for you.
Double high.
Not a problem. Cleats.
I'm outnumbered up here.
They call me cleats and stilettos for a reason.
First down and 10 for the National Conference. Trips near side. Amanda Congialdi. Pump fake. Going up top, Janice Meister. Oh! Shoulder pads, had to regroup.
Oh, after that fake.
The reception incomplete.
What a fake, what a route. All she needed to do is come up with that catch.
What a great route.
Had her second touchdown of the night.
That would have been one of the easier catches. Just lets it hit her helmet. Hard to catch it with that face mask.
Yeah, I don't think that
doesn't happen too often.
It might have happened in the movies.
Sun, yeah. I think it was the sun.
Okay.
She was in the shaded part of the field.
with the sun.
With the sun.
That was on that side of it.
Second down, 10. Congialdi under some duress and throws it up and incomplete.
She's sandwiched down there.
And there comes the intentional grounding flag.
Didn't she just get hit as she was throwing the ball?
She ran right into 70.
Intentional grounding.
They call her D-Lo.
Number 6.
D-Lo on
spot foul, loss of down.
Her
own teammate.
That ball got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. They lose the down because of the intentional grounding. Active pass. Throwing. Got a receiver wide open.
Great catch.
Easy catch there for Meg Joyce.
The American Conference had moved down to man-to-man coverage. They ran a little cross there. They did not switch men. Easy catch for a first down.
Meg Joyce had to go get that one, too.
We got jetpacks down on the field today.
First down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Congialdi all day to throw. Wide open Meister. Second try. This time she makes the catch right at the 1-yard line. And
It's a little
frustrated she wasn't able to get in the end zone.
Yeah, once again, these DBs are not doing a good job of communicating in their man coverage. These receivers are doing a good job of tripping them up, getting open. They've got to call a trade, call a shift.
And they're going to call a hold, and this play's not going to count.
Well, if they're going to stay in this man coverage, national team's got this all day long.
So frustrating after such a nice catch, having it called back. Always tough to chew on.
It's all the way back to the 32-yard line. They need the 12 for a first down. First down at 20. Congialdi with time. Over in traffic, intercepted at the 10-yard line. Shrugs off one tackler. Here's the return to the cross, the 20-25. Finally steps out of bounds. Alyssa Williams from Nevada on the INT. That gives the American Conference the football back. Here with the fourth.
That's a big play for the American Conference there. Looks like she's trying to kind of drop it in. Receiver doesn't go where she thinks she is. Finally forced out by Shaquanda Gainey, tip of the DC Divas. That sure picks up the energy on this American sideline.
No doubt. It's the first turnover by the National Conference today. They've traded now. Turnovers, one turnover apiece. First down at 10 for the American Conference. Aaron Kelly back in at quarterback. With Haynes in at tailback, and she'll get the carry. Try to go to the corner, and she cannot.
Daniel Flores from the DC Divas read that play all along. Great job coming up to make the tackle.
Danielle made a good debut on defense this year. She's been a quarterback and a receiver for the DC Divas. And this year came over to defense, and she has made a statement. No wonder she's here today.
Proving her worth for sure. Reverse opportunity for the American Conference. It's Wilson spinning off a one, and help arrives here as Peace.
Yeah, you got to get a lot of hats to the ball when she's carrying it. She's going to spin out of one, spin out of another. That was actually one of my favorite moves. You see it again on a little end around. Good cut back here. First spin, whoop. Next spin.
All for gain of one, third and 9.
A lot of effort.
12 minutes to play in regulation. Kelly going to let it fly, and too much on that one. Overcooked it, incomplete.
Great coverage here by Kachira Johnson. DC Divas. Going to bring up a big fourth down. National team sure did a good job on defense after that turnover.
Punt unit is out for the American Conference. Oh, that one gets behind Malarski.
Took a big American Conference roll. Yeah, pick that up.
Gets up to the 15, and she's disposed of there. Great tackle.
We've seen some big punts today.
Kayla Dunn from the Austin Outlaws on that tackle. National Conference back to work offensively. They have the lead, 11:35. Be interesting to see, they keep the ball, keep throwing the ball. Or are they going to get a little bit more conservative?
They're going to keep throwing the ball.
Congialdi, run on this play anyway.
T. Roberts.
As T. Roberts gets the carry.
Roberts sure is good on the ground, though. If they need to take a little time off this clock or slow it down, definitely going to her is not a bad option.
Here you see 96. That's Cynthia Red Bryant. And you're looking at her from the Minnesota Vixen. She is playing in her last football game of her career that started in 1996. She's one of the original members of the Minnesota Vixen playing in her final game today.
Quite a story, and just what an amazing accomplishment. Being a role model and leader for so many players, so many generations. Congratulations to her, and best of luck on what she does next in her journey.
Incredible journey it was. I mean, she's been playing football longer than most of the players have been alive.
I thought you were going to say longer than I've been alive, but
no, I wasn't.
I'm not that young.
She just looks that young.
Thanks, Don. No, but definitely big congrats to her and her journey in this game, and like you said, just paving the way for the next generation by being here, being committed to this game. As we all know, it's blood, sweat, and tears, and so many sacrifices that goes into this game.
And it's pure love.
It is.
It's just
you play that long, I mean, it's not for anything but. To the 31-yard line, that's Tullis on the carry for the National Conference.
So the National Conference proves that they still can run the ball, but I'm still going to bet that they're going to keep opening it up. My bet's on Amanda. She's not going to sit back and run 10 plays in a row.
At this point, they have gone a little bit conservative, but it's almost to believe that they're going to try to lull American Conference to sleep. Second down, 5. Congialdi. Here's a toss to the far boundary. Caught. Meg Joyce, another reception. That's 7 on the day for Meg.
She's having a great game so far. Amanda finding a lot of her receivers. Nice, everything in rhythm there.
Tampa Bay Inferno, one of the other marquee programs in the WFA. Trying to get it across the middle. It goes incomplete. Trying to find her one more time. Congialdi, and not incomplete.
That was good defense over there. Number 2. That's Sonfrey Robinson from the Cali team.
Kono and Lolo up here in the booth with myself, Matt Fargo. Haven't found a nickname for me yet.
Matty Matt.
Sounds like a DJ's name.
Well, or a rapper.
Here we go. Back to it. Congialdi tossing. Meister on the reception. Talking about a DJ.
Oh, yeah. Great job avoiding that sack.
Down.
Avoiding that hit.
And the Meister, Janice. Picks up the first down, a fresh set of downs for the National Conference, and another great ball from Congialdi.
Makes one miss, makes another miss.
You know, you two being players, you know she's still thinking about that drop right now.
She's going to make up for that every single play the rest of this game.
No. The rest of the week. I mean, it's going to be till the next game, which is next season.
Yeah. The 41-yard line.
That's so interesting because as players, we can have so many great plays that are worthy of all of our attention, and then it's those small misses, those mistakes that we have that just eat us up.
Yeah, but that's where the great ones let those plays go and come back the next play and make up for it. Can't harbor on that missed play, because if you do, then you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to come back that next play and you're going to miss again. The great ones just let it go.
Always have short-term memory, but once the game is over, it's coming back.
It's that one you let go.
There's a reception by Ellie Malarski. Malarski, a first down. Stop and go, move to the 20 and inside the 20-yard line to the 18.
A little extra block from the wide receiver out there, help to get a few more yards. That looks like Meg Joyce with the other block.
Ball's out of Congialdi's hands so quick on this play. Malarski does the work downfield.
She's just got such a smooth release, such a great timing.
First down at 10, 6:50 to play in our fourth quarter. Congialdi back to pass, has all day to throw, and now going to take off and run with it. And Amanda's going to take off out of bounds at the 12.
I'm surprised she didn't put her shoulder down and run over that corner there. I was waiting for
that
it.
head dip. We're going to see it at some point
she's
in
like,
the next 6 minutes.
She's like, no, I'm in the All-Star game. I'll just run out of bounds.
DC started to click later portion of the season. Felt like they're starting to get things going.
Yeah.
And with the season being as short as it was, you don't have a whole lot of time.
That's right. I mean, even just after the COVID year, I think that was kind of where DC started to really rebuild. Yep. And then we only had 4 games that season, so there was no way to recover, from any kind of big mistakes. But yeah, I think this season it's been a nice growth, developmental year for the Divas to kind of rebuild, come back to the culture and the heart of who we are. And just show what we can do on the field, and I think we've proved that. So it's now just a matter. Next season's going to be a great one.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent, a lot of young players, really, learning the game and fitting in, and they are rebuilding from some of those great championship years in 16 and 17, and just a whole big group of veterans, myself included, retiring at that time. And these young guys having to come up and be the leaders now.
That's right. And women coming into this game, when you have a lot of women coming in new to the game, you don't grow up in this sport. You don't have Pop Warner. You don't have the rec leagues. You learn the sport as an adult, most of the time as an adult.
It's a shovel pass. Getting down to the 5-yard line. E. Roberts. First down for the National Conference, courtesy of Roberts from Tampa Bay. Fresh set of downs for the National Conference, and they'll get 4 cracks at the end zone now. Roberts again, this time on a carry and stacked up.
Big defensive stop there, number 99, Antoinette Border-Fraser from Cali War, in on that tackle. You see that? Great job. Oh, a little tackled her by her hair.
Second down and goal. Gialdi with 4 wide. Throwing end zone, caught for the touchdown. It's Yelly Malarkey. DC to Pittsburgh one more time.
Well, if it works, don't stop. You gotta love what's going on out here. They're just, have a little fun, toss and catch.
That's right. Donna said it. If it works, don't stop, Matt. We're a package deal now.
That's it. See you guys next year, right?
We're not going anywhere. The 3 of us.
So you put the Pittsburgh DC in the booth, you get Pittsburgh DC on the field.
It has been the combination that has reoccurred all night long. And it's just that quick flight, and they've done it by way of the air as Amanda Congialdi has tossed all these touchdowns to Pittsburgh receivers.
Timeout, Nationals. Their second of the half.
National Conference going to take a timeout, their second of this half.
Well, it's a big 2-point conversion coming up from them. They're up by 8 points here. A 2-point conversion would make it a 2-score game.
All-American game in the concourse of the stadium. We hope you can make it to the after party on the concourse of the stadium.
4:10 to play in the fourth quarter, and as the 2023 WFA season winds down and basically is existing in this final 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play in this All-Star game, you start to think of how soon do you start workouts for next year and start recruiting for next year and getting ready for the 2024 campaign that is going to be here before we all know it.
Well, there's a free agent out here. I think someone's going to be recruiting tonight. Recruiting starts.
Might have been some calls around.
But I think by like October, I think we're doing tryouts by September. And
I think we're
August even maybe
now.
August. And
yeah, I think you've got about a good week off,
and then you're coming right back.
And then you're getting back. No, seriously, I think we've cutting it down. A lot of the teams have cut it down a lot shorter. The off season is really not an off season. That's the time that you prepare for the season.
See Maddie Miller, who celebrates with her teammates putting that extra point in, makes it a 2-possession game. 26-17, up 9. Great fans on hand, rooting on their favorite player here at the WFA All-Star Game. Postcard perfect day. I mean, with how crazy the heat has been here in the last couple weeks, and then to get this perfect 70-something degree, couple clouds in the sky day, and yesterday was equally as perfect.
It was.
Could not have done it.
You can't ask
something
for
tells you got to look up and say, Franco had something to do.
I agree.
I mean, it's 74 degrees. I'm from West Palm, Florida now. This is starting to feel cool to me. I'm ready to put my jacket on.
From across the 30, 35. Brooke Wilson on the return.
Well, American Conference is going to have to come up with some real strong plays here. Big drive, score a touchdown. See if they can get an onside kick or stop the national team really quick if they want to win this game. Clock is ticking.
Tick tock, tick tock. You don't stop, Matt. Tick tock, tick tock. You don't
it's
stop.
Rubbed off. Low snap. Oh, that one rolls back to the quarterback, and a heads-up play to avoid the turnover. Watson pounces on that one, and make sure the National Conference didn't end up with the football. Rashida Ford almost took it away, and she'll get credit for the tackle.
Well, yeah, the American Conference now really wants to show they can pass the ball. They got to get that ball, that snap back there first.
Second down, 14. Throwing, caught here at the 45-yard line. Going up and getting that one in traffic. Brianna Barrett and Callie War.
She climbed up to catch that one. Great position inside the defender as well.
I thought I was seeing things, but she has Spidey on the back of her jersey. And I was like, oh, I must have missed that. But no, that is her. That's the War helmet.
She's pulling out her Spidey sense.
That's what yeah.
First down and 10 for the American Conference. They have something cooking now. Guzman throws it incomplete over the top of the intended receiver, Wilson.
Good coverage over there by McGee from the DC Divas.
Second down.
The other thing talking about this season winding down is what will the Massey ratings look like in 2024? Who will be the top-rated team? I don't know if you'd have to go on a real far limb to figure out that one.
Who hasn't lost a game in 4 years?
But maybe who's going to be the contender? Who's going to be the team that tries to step up and dethrone at least the WFA Pro? Boston Renegades have won 5 in a row.
I mean, you know, Pittsburgh and DC are both going to really step it up and see if they can come and, you know, handle Boston. Look like St. Louis is going to be back again, having a great season. We'll see if the Minnesota Vixens can rebuild a little bit more after losing some of their star running backs this last year.
Brianna Barrett, a.k.a. Spidey, picks up a American Conference first down. From the 20-yard line, a first down and 10. Low snap, who's been able to handle it. Throws it in. Oh, just behind her intended receiver. Brooke Wilson had more than a few steps on her defender.
Yeah, defender kind of got lost on that play, and she was wide open. Just a bad throw.
Two minutes to play here in the 2023 WFA season. Guzman will throw into the end zone. It's knocked away. Great defensive play.
Great job, Lysandra Williams, Palm Beach Coyotes.
What a big play from a D3 player.
Coming off that championship victory yesterday. Great job with the outstretched arm.
Third down.
If not today was a player. I think she might have it.
I like it. But don't tell her, because then it might end up on the back of the jersey, and that's
the helmet or.
Trips near side. Third down, 10. Guzman will throw again. Tall, but incomplete. Spidey could not climb that one. Incomplete. There at the intended receiver.
Great defense once again. That's Bray Brewer from the Baltimore team coming in, breaking up that pass.
Fourth down.
Fourth down. National Conference sideline has a defense chant going on right now. They're into it. Back to pass, will throw, an overshoot or intended receiver, incomplete, no flags. Turnover on downs, and the National Conference will get the football.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback. She had to just get rid of that ball.
But I love to see that sideline magic, that energy that they're giving to the field. I feel like that just really helps to move and
got some national team fans down there.
Really supports the momentum of the game.
With a minute 45, 2-score advantage.
Have some fun.
Absolutely.
Do what you've been doing.
Dance a little.
Brittany Starr next to Congialdi. She gets the call. From the capital city.
Nice job on that little pull from the offensive line, giving her a nice little gap to run through there.
The pickup of 4. Second down at 6 coming up here at the 24-yard line.
Gain of 6, second down 6.
Yeah, we're talking about the after party coming up, and this is a great way to start it in the celebration of what was an incredible WFA 2023 season, and getting to see the best in women's pro football between the white lines. I love the fact that this is the last game of the weekend now.
Yeah, this I think was a great format, the best format yet, putting this game last, and really giving all the players a chance if they wanted to come out and play, and just finishing up with a fun game.
Great touch, WFA. Great touch.
Pass completed to the far sideline. Sienna Britt makes the catch from Tri-State. Moves the sticks. Bunch of sisters in football right now. Join the final snaps of this season. Ref's going to get in on all the action too, as his final hanky of the season there. And another
start on the offense, number
group.
88, 5-yard penalty.
The officials need him.
We need them, don't we? We love them and we hate them.
Can't play without them.
Be a very interesting game without him. And I thought it's been a fun time watching them. I think it's been clean all the way around. And that's going to be it. The National Conference is going to come away with the victory over the American Conference in the WFA All-American Game. 26-17, your final score. That's
Hey, you don't see that all the time.
And an incredible 2023 WFA season comes to a close. Congrats to all 3 WFA Franco Harris National Championship Trophy recipients. And it's now time for our 4-imprint play of the game. We have a bunch to choose from, but here it is. Amanda Congialdi to Ellie Malarski the last of what was a reoccurring theme, Pittsburgh to D.C.
D.C. to Pittsburgh.
Oh, D.C. to Pittsburgh. Yeah, you're right. Because you want to leave D.C. and go to Pittsburgh. That makes sense.
It starts with D.C., Matt.
And it certainly was. I mean, if we were to name an MVP, I think Amanda Congialdi certainly would have been deserving of it.
Oh, absolutely. Just a great game. Found a lot of receivers. A lot of players got action tonight. And just a fun night here with you, Lolo. And thanks for making it just an enjoyable finish to this magical weekend.
Such an awesome time.
And we hope to do it all again in 2024. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks so much to everyone who's behind the scenes and making this all a memorable weekend of women's football. Thank you for watching this presentation of the WFA. For Donna Wilkinson and Lois Cook and all of us here, I'm Matt Fargo saying this has been a presentation of WFA football. Congratulations to all involved, and we'll see you back in 2024. Good night, everybody, from the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio.